G'day folks, so I finally managed to get these infantry finished. Yeah, these took a little bit longer than I thought. I think it's because I tried to do too many in one go. So I'll just give them a quick spin round and then I'll bring one or two for you to see. So I've got the monk in there with the blessed whatever the thing's called. I think another reason these took so long is because I don't think there's much chance of them ever getting onto a battlefield because they're not that great. I haven't done them in any particular uniform. I mixed up the colours, just used red, blue and green, but I didn't want them to look like they were proper uniformed. Obviously the light armour's light armour, just leather armour, but I wanted them to look a bit more ragtag like peasants. So that's them. Now they're obviously the retinue of the Duke or Baron. So I've decided to do retinues for each, each group of knights, if you like. This is actually going to be an archer musician. And I was trying to work out how come he ended up getting painted with this badge. And just when I went to do the basing, I found this guy. So you can imagine my delight when I found him. And the words of joy that sprang forth from my lips, thinking, oh great, I've got one guy left over. Anyway, that's them. I decided to do a little bit of battle damage on the shields. I'm not really keen on these banners. I am sorely tempted to chop them off and just go with some flags of war banners and replace them all with them. Now also I did make another mistake when I did these. I'll show you the second knight in a minute, but I didn't do the faces before I glued the shields on, and it made it really difficult to do these faces on this batch. So I rectified that when I did the next lot. So I'll just pull these off so you get a bit of an idea. They do get a shield war rule, but I'm not quite sure how that works, so I'm going to have to look into that. But yeah, whether these actually make it onto a battlefield, I don't know. And as for paying all the extra points for a monk and this special relic thing, I don't think that's worth the point sink either, because he's just going to get targeted in combat and get killed. So the idea is to take that so it gives a unit stubborn, but I don't think he'll last long enough to give them stubborn. Anyway, so that's the Duke and his retinue of men-at-arms. So this is the champion for the other unit of knights I've done, or I could field him as a paladin, and obviously he's got his own little retinue, and I actually think these came up nicer than the other ones, and a lot of that will have to do with the fact that I painted the faces before I glued the shields on. So they're looking a lot better. Ooh, I've done the green, damn it. Okay, we're not worrying about that. So yeah, I just think these come out now. So now the next batch that I do, I'll probably go with the new classic GW black and red. And I'll just do another 14 of them. And then all the spare guys that I've got will be battle pilgrims. But I am still waiting for my reinforcements to arrive, so I can't do them just yet. But quite like the face on this guy came out quite well. And again, I'm not keen on these banners, so I might replace them. I don't know, we'll see. There's no immediate hurry. So that's that knight and his retinue. So we'll put them to the back, and I'll show you what I'm working on now. So next up, I'll be doing these trebuchets. And I've just put base coats down on this one. But that's it so far. And I've put all the crew onto bases, all 8 of them. Try not to lose one of these because I'm face painting these separately again. So yeah, 8 crew and the 2 trebuchets. That's what I'm doing next. And then after them, I'm going to do the mages. So this is the GW mage that I got. I'm not sure about that hand position. A bit weird, but I might chop that off and have a hand pointing down. I don't know yet. But it's a lovely sculpt, really nice. So you get a spare head with this and 2 spare arms. So I'm going to paint them after the trebuchets. And what I've done is I put the spare head on me World War II or World War I nurse. It's a bit big, but it'll do as a backup mage on foot. Then my 3D prints, I've glued her to a base, so she's ready. And then the lass on the unicorn. Now she had a staff, she had it in this hand, but it's a bit damaged. So the spare staff that I got with that lady, I put it on there. So she's now got a nice staff on her arm, or an arm with staff. And then the other arm, which is a bit long, so I might have to chop that off and re-glue it. She's just got an open hand, so she'll look quite cool, I think. So that's what I'm going to do after I've done the trebuchets, and then finally I will do the archers. And then when the archers are done, that's the whole of the box set done. And then that just leaves me the ground knights. And also I made another purchase. Got to stop buying stuff. I bought these. Hang on, let me get the phone up so you can see. So Perry's Light Cavalry. And I got these, £22 for the box. And they're going to make up my mounted yeoman. They got bows and crossbows and spears and stuff. So these will be my mounted yeoman. £22. Now, if you buy the GW ones, which are very nice, but I think they're Perry sculpts, same as these. And it's £45 for 5. So £90 for 10, then I think it's 36 quid for a command group. So £126 for 13, £22 for 12. So again, it was a bit of a no-brainer for me. I think, you know, the army's going to be mostly GW stuff, so I don't mind mixing a little bit of stuff in like that, especially considering I probably won't use them all that often in games. They're just going to be a bit of mounted chaff. And I'm also thinking the same with, let me just bring these forward again. It's another thing that I'm thinking with these guys. So a unit of 10 of these is only 40 points. And I'm thinking they might be quite good to put out in front of your knights and things at crazy angles to redirect charges away from your knights, so they can get wiped out or do whatever they're going to do. It doesn't really matter. And then it will open up people to be charged at by the actual Knights of the Realm. So that's what I'm thinking with these. Maybe running them as chaff, or just doing one big massive block of them. And give them a sergeant at arms. And a priest maybe, I don't know. But try and make them stubborn, whatever. Use the shield wall roll. And hopefully they'll hang around a little bit longer. But yeah, first of all, this week, mostly I will be painting trebuchets. Get them done. Get the wizards done, or the mages. And then just the archers. And I'll be quite pleased with myself once the archers are done. And I've got this first box set completely finished. Anyway, I'll put a couple of stills on at the end. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.